So you guys been on a massive winning streak, and then you have a week off and come into a prelim. Is there a concern that you may lose some of that momentum?
I'd say no, just because we had a really good week on the track. We had a bit of intra-club out here, and afterwards Craig even said we've kept that momentum going. So definitely not, if anything, better for it, because we're feeling refreshed after the weekend.
Did you get together with some girls and watch the semis?
Not for me, no. I just do my usual routine, a bit superstitious like that. So just watched it at home, and yeah, just keep it the same.
Because they were pretty impressive, the Blues.
Yeah, no, they were good, but we were thinking, it's Hawthorn or Blues. We haven't beaten them this season, so we know it's going to be a tough one. And yeah, that was a good game for them, so they've got momentum too.
And what was that usual routine? What's the superstition?
Just watch it at my house. Usually we've got a game or something the next day, so I'll eat pasta, carb up, drink some hydrolytes. It's not too special.
And you like to watch it by yourself?
Yeah, well, I live with Charlie Mullins and Nat Grider, so I usually watch it with them too. But yeah.
And Carlton, I think they were pretty stern about how they coming for you or something like that post-match. What do you make of those comments?
Well, I actually brought something for that because I saw that and it says they're coming for us, and this is how I feel about that. They're coming for us. Come on, come to Brian Holmes Arena, we're pumped for it. So thought I'd bring that in.
So that's your response, but do you like it? Do you like the not the trash talking per se, but the confidence from a young Carlton outfit? Or
yeah, I think I love that part. Footy is entertainment, so yeah, I really like that, and it pops off on the media. But I think we're going to let our footy do the talking on the day.
Was that a good indication? Like, you're a ferocious tackler in the game.
Yeah.
Your passion that you bring to the game is true. Your ferocious tackling, is that going to be critical to this match?
Yeah, 100%. I think for every one of the girls on our team, earlier in the season we were missing a few tackles, and we're known for our pressure, and when our pressure's up, our tackling is efficient, that's when we play our best, so it's definitely going to be key, especially for finals.
How do you feel about playing under lights? Big crowd as well?
Yeah, we love Brian Holmes Arena, and we love a night game. We had one a few weeks ago with Diwali Festival as well, and it was such good atmosphere, had a lot of fans come out, so yeah, we're going to love it. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's keep receipts, but I reckon we're very competitive, we like winning, so any team that we've had a loss against, we have that extra, fight to want to atone for that loss. And even against Melbourne, we versed them in the home and away, but Craig emphasised we'd never beaten them in a final, so that was another extra. Okay, we haven't beaten them in a final, so we haven't beaten Carlton, so we've got to work hard. So I wouldn't say it's receipts, but definitely a bit of hunger.
Does it frustrate you that so many people kind of wrote off the Lions after a tough start to the year?
Yeah, I feel like just used to it now, but it does frustrate us, especially early in the season. We have a few losses, people write us off, but I think at the end of the day it fuels us. So yeah, they're going to keep doing it, and we'll just keep proving them wrong.
And it's almost like you've had a sort of a tale of two seasons. Like, you started really poorly, and then went on this massive winning streak. So like peaking at the right time.
Yeah, I think we knew we always had that in us. We had a really great pre-season, came out, had a bit of teething issues because we wanted to develop a few things. So I think we just rode out those waves, and honestly made us better. We had a lot of vulnerable conversations. Had to just have those tough conversations, and it's made us good and peaking at the right time of the year.
Has there been any conversation behind the scenes, or even you just personally thinking big bad North Melbourne awaits?
Yeah, it is in the back of your mind, but honestly, this week is all that matters. We've had a lot of hard prelims. I know for me, prelims are the hardest games that I've played in. So, I guess it's there, but it really isn't, because if we've got a job to do and we've got to get that done, and so we can't think about tomorrow. Be in the present. Yeah.
So a bit of deja vu, another prelim.
Another prelim, yep, excited.
Yeah? How's the week off been?
It's been nice. It's always refreshing, I guess, to have a week off, spend it with the loved ones, and then, focus back in for this week.
Did you watch any of the Carlton game on the weekend?
Absolutely we did. They look pretty good.
Can you give us a bit more than that? Pretty good.
I guess the one thing I was thinking about beforehand was the post-game comment. Sophie McKay said that they were coming for us, but we've actually been waiting for them since round 3. So I'm very excited. The way they play is exciting footy, and it's almost like the way we want to play as well. So it's going to be a fast game, I can say that.
Are you a team that gets a little bit filthy and kind of looks at, okay, we lost to this team, we can't wait for our opportunity to go at them again?
Yeah, what gives you that impression? Yeah.
I'm more asking.
No, we are.
A team that kind of writes down the checkbook kind of thing and looks
Definitely.
At an opportunity for revenge.
The way that the draw worked out, obviously we got to verse either Hawks or Carlton, so we were very excited because obviously we didn't start the season very well, and they were two of the teams that knocked us off. So whether it was Hawks or Carlton, we were very excited to get another chance to verse them, especially on home deck on Saturday. So.
Jade, do you think you'll start favouring the match? And if so, why do you think that would be the case? Or do you think you'll start as underdogs?
That's a good one. would say we're probably quite even this time. Like I know we eventually finished higher on the ladder, but Carlton did beat us earlier in the year, and they are playing some really good football. So yeah, I think where we were in round 3 when we versed them to where we are now is a completely different team. We've obviously fixed up a few things that we wanted to fix up, but yeah, it's going to be a very good game. So I honestly couldn't tell you if we'd be the underdogs or if they would be this time.
Brighton Homes or Michael Ross Oval wasn't really a happy hunting ground. Well, I wouldn't say happy hunting ground because it's your home ground, but it wasn't the place for you early on in the season. You've kind of corrected that form line here late in the season. Why do you think it was perhaps not the strongest venue for you early on, and what's been the form turnaround for you, and why do you want to make this a hostile place for them to come on Saturday?
I felt sorry for our fans at the start of the season. I was like, I'm so sorry we couldn't win at home. But I think it wasn't so much the venue or anything like that. It was probably more the opposition we were versing and how hungry they were to beat us. And they obviously caught us by storm at the start. But we've had a lot of time to practice that. Obviously, at the start of the season, we were trying to tweak a few things in the way we wanted to play and add new layers to our game, which I feel like has really come to the front now. And so, yeah, hopefully now that we've got them this weekend, later in the season, after obviously playing a very good back end of the season, will be a much better game.
Jade, how much has the team changed? Like 2 premierships that you've played in, how much has this team changed from that first one?
Well, from 2021, it was actually funny the other day, Nat and I were sitting in one of our rooms and we put our hand up to say who had played at one of these grounds before, and there was like 4 of us who had played at, I think it was Victoria Park, what's the Collingwood ground? And there was only like 4 or 5 of us in the room who played in that game back in 2020. So the team has changed so much, but we've still been so successful the whole time. So I think that's a really credit to the program we're trying to build and the players we've been able to bring in and all the kids coming through as well.
What makes this prelim matchups so exciting for the AFLW fan base?
Well, I think for Carlton, they've had an incredible year, and honestly, they do remind me a bit of when we were back in 2021. They're a young team playing exciting football, and they're thriving off that momentum as well. So they're always going to be a dangerous threat. I know exactly how it feels because we did the same thing a few years ago. And then Melbourne, they've obviously got a fit list, and they'll get back some key players this week as well. So I'm really excited to watch that game against North because Melbourne starts so well in games. So I hope they can get the jump.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have done the prelims 6 times in a row. Well, this will be the 6th time in a row. So what do you do this week to ensure that you go into the game, full of confidence?
Well, I think it started with last week, to be honest. We had a really good week on the track and then had a big session on the Friday as well. Just obviously we're not playing, so we kind of get a bit of match sim in on the Friday, and that was probably one of our best out of the 6 weeks off, I guess, that we've had before a prelim. So yeah, hopefully that puts us in good stead for this weekend.
And a little bit of pressure on Jen Dunn, her knee. Any word on that?
She's been ticking all the boxes so far. I haven't actually seen her over the weekend, but yeah, hopefully she's all good to go.
Do you think the week off helped in that space?
Yeah, it definitely does. I think a bit of knee soreness, if you get an extra week off, she was very grateful.
Super.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect. No worries. Thanks, guys.